guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching today. Thank you so much guys. In today's video I want to talk about Turkish residence permit, how to get the Turkish residence permit. I will also be talking about the requirements and giving you some advice on how to get the Turkish Turkish residence permit. Alright, thank you so much for understanding. I am doing this video basically because I get a lot of international students who are asking me, Milton, do you know how and what is needed to get the Turkish residence permit? So I decided to do it today. First of all, if you are new, please do not forget to subscribe and support my YouTube channel right now. Subscribe please. And if you are new, you are watching the Anointed Village Boy. Yes, I am a village boy. Thank you so much for understanding. So like I said, I will be talking about the Turkish residence permit and how to get it. First of all, those of you in North Cyprus who are asking me what is the best time to apply for Turkish visa from Nicosia to Turkey, I would say for now, because the visa's procedure has been halted for some time, so it will be preferable if you can apply by summer. Alright, summer should be around March, April, May of 2022. If you have the possibility or the resources to apply around that time, because I believe by then places will be very well open. Alright, you know Turkey was affected a lot by the COVID-19, so that is what you should understand. Now going back to the Turkish residence permit, you know the residence permit is a document to show that you are legal. You are legal, you will be living in a certain particular country for a certain duration or a certain time interval. Now, Turkey is not an exception. For you to live in Turkey and be legal, you have to get a Turkish residence permit. Alright, now, first, let me also make you understand that there are 4 different categories of residence permit in Turkey. Alright, there are residence permit for students, which is called a student permit. There are residence permit for tourists, which is called a tourist permit. The tourist residence permit. There are also residence permit for workers, which is called a working permit, alright, or working residence permit. And there is also a family permit for the family, for maybe your wife or your family member or your husband who is visiting you in Turkey. I hope you understand. So now, all these permits, they have different procedures and let me say application period. Alright, first I will start with the tourist permit. Alright, the tourist permit is given to tourists whenever they enter Turkey for a duration, because the maximum number of days a tourist is supposed to spend in Turkey, being in Istanbul, Ankara, Izmir or Antalya or any other city, is 90 days, which means that you can live in Turkey for 3 months maximum. Now, in case you are in Turkey, the permit you are going to get is called a tourist permit, alright? A tourist residence permit. Now, when that permit is about to expire and you do not want to leave Turkey, the only thing you can do is do not allow the permit expire while you are in Turkey. Apply for a different one, alright? Then you can step out of the country and come again. But if you are applying, you can stay in the country while the permit is out, alright? But if you allow the permit to expire, you are going to move out of Turkey and later come back to do another permit. I hope we understand that. Now, or to do another residence permit, let me be calling it that way because it's preferable. Now, the other permit I want to talk about is the student residence permit. This type of permit is granted to students who are moving into Turkey or who are already in Turkey, to international students, alright? You need a residence permit, a student residence permit, to be legal in Turkey, and if you don't get the document, you are illegal. And being illegal in Turkey is a very dangerous issue because you can be stopped anytime by the police on the street. I hope we understand. Now, as a student, your permit must not expire while you are still studying. If it does, it means that you have not registered in school. And if you register in school and your permit is about to expire, you should make sure you inform the immigration officials or an immigration lawyer so that they can aware or give you a paper to use while you renew your permit. That is the third permit you need. The other permit, the second permit you need, the other permit type you need is a working permit. Now, let me draw your attention to the fact that the working permit is not the same like the student permit. There is one video I did, I think 2 days or 3 days or 4 days or so, on this particular channel telling you on how the residence permit in North Cyprus and the working permit looks like, which I told you the working permit has the color of this my dress, all right, and the student residence permit has something like this, or maybe a blue something, all right. So if you must apply for a permit, know that that is how it is. But remember, like I said, for you to work in Turkey, you need a working permit, all right, a permit to permit you to show that you are legal in the country to work. And sometimes this permit is coming from the labor office, or sometimes it may come from your employer, but know that that is the document you need. The next type of permit I want to talk about is the family permit. The family permit is the type of permit given to family members. For example, if you are a student in Turkey and your husband is in Africa who intends to join you in Turkey, as soon as he arrives in Turkey, he is advised to do the residence permit, all right, the family residence permit. That is how it is called, sorry. So without him doing this permit, it is going to cause him a lot of problems, because remember, he is now like a family. He is living like a family in Turkey and needs to be legal in the country. If he doesn't do the permit, he is illegal, and it is not very healthy for the system. So these are some of the things you should know about the various types of permits. There may be other types of permits, and the procedure varies. Sometimes when you allow any of these permits to expire, you may later on need an immigration lawyer to get you one, or a laissez-passer for you to be using in Turkey. All right, so when you get to Turkey, make sure you ask and know who you are asking information from. Some friends will lead you the other way, and when your permit expires or your visa expires, you are not aware. Like I received a comment a few days ago. One international student was saying or telling me that he didn't know, or she didn't know, that she was going to do a residence permit, and I was like doubting how come she didn't have this idea. So if you are having the same thoughts like her, please make sure you do your permit. It's very, very important, very, very important. Don't forget that. All right, now when you have applied let me say for this permit, do not allow it to expire before you renew it. I already mentioned this before, okay? It's very important. Now, how do you apply for the permit? You need documents to apply for this particular permit, and the first document you need is your house contract. Oh yes, you need your house contract, because this is a document to show where you stay or where you will be staying, all right? Because without a permit, you cannot submit these documents to the Turkish officials. The next document you need is a 4 passport size photograph. Yeah, you need 4 passport size photograph, all right? I think most of before, just a quick one and a reminder, if your passport is left let me say like 4 years, you are eligible to apply for the student permit for at least 2 years. Then after 2 years you can renew the permit, all right, I mean in Turkey. Then for the family permit, all right, the family residence permit or the married permit, you can do it for 3 years. Then after 3 years you renew it again, all right. Then the next permit is the working permit. I think this is the shortest in terms of renewal. You can only renew the working permit in Turkey after 10 months, all right. After 10 months you renew it again. After 10 months you renew it again. So as you can see, the procedure is quite different, all right, in Turkey and North Cyprus, because in North Cyprus students renew their permit nowadays for after 1 year, all right, you have to renew again. And the working permit as well, I think it used to be above 1 year, but nowadays is, I think it should be 6 months or something. I can't remember vividly. So that is how it is. And for the married permit, I don't know how many years you need to renew it. So that is what basically you need to understand about the system, all right. Turkey, I think the system in Turkey is more favorable than in North Cyprus. That is what international students need to know, because a lot of us, we do not know some of these things, okay. Next document you need is your father's name, all right. Your father's name is very important when you want to do your residence permit in Turkey. I hope you understand, being it the student or the working permit, very, very important. Your mother's name as well is also going to be needed at some instances, all right. But first of all, what they need most is your father's name, okay. Then you also need an email address. An email address is the probably they will be using the email to send you information about your permit. So you have to stay glued to that email. The next thing you need to understand is that there are certain places in Turkey that when you are living in, okay, you cannot apply for the residence permit. For example, if you live in Esenyurt, you cannot apply for the residence permit like someone who live close to the airport. I hope you understand. There are some areas in Turkey like Esenyurt and the others that you will not be allowed to apply for the permit. And again, people who live in Istanbul have a higher probability to get their permits quick because of the number of offices that are found there. Again, I know a lot of people will come and they will be like, our permit was rejected, our permit was rejected. Why? Permits will be rejected. Like for example, the Turkish officials said they were not going to renew permits or residence permit for internationals. I think that was 1 year ago because of some issues which I can't say here. But later on they said it is possible to book a permit, and I realized that to book or apply for your permit, alright, and I noticed that it's going to take you at least 2 weeks plus, alright. It depends on the permit anyway that you are going to be doing, or which one you are going to focus your mind on, alright. But just know that some of these places in Turkey, like Esenyurt, if you live there, you will not be able to do the permit. And what can I say again? You will not be able to do the permit. And pay attention to instructions. Do not cause problems, because if you cause problems, it may be detrimental to you. But make sure you stay focused and stay glued to the information, alright. There are so many people out there who are not opportune to get these details I am mentioning, but make sure you watch the videos and share them as well.